Hello there guys, Mr. Missing in Action back with another Raid Shadow Legends video for you. Today I'm back in the giveaway account. If you don't already know, I'm giving away this account on my channel to one lucky subscriber. If you haven't already seen the first video on my account giveaway, which I posted yesterday, I'll leave a link down in the description for that one. Once you're finished with this one, go back, check out that video. It'll give you the details on how you can actually make yourself eligible to win this account. But anyway, back in that video I said in the next time we visit this account we'd look at building the Bellower on the account into a campaign farmer. Try and get him into a 6-second campaign farmer build. So yeah, let me show you in the champions list here. We've got a 6-star Bellower. He's not set up as a campaign farmer right now. Basically the stats are all wrong. We can improve this gear a lot. He is kind of set up and ready to go once we build him. Let's show you the skills basically on Bellower. The thing about Bellower is he's got an AoE attack on all of them, A1, A2 and A3, which is what makes him a great campaign farmer. So Frazzle on the A1 is an AoE with a 20% chance, booked up to 30 here, of placing block cooldown skills for a turn. On the A2, Mighty Bellow, again AoE, 50% chance, booked up to 75 of placing the weak form of decreased speed. And on the A3, Bowl Over, and again AoE, like I say, AoE everywhere. Solid chance, 75% booked up to 100 of placing the weak form of decreased attack and the weak form of decreased defense. But in terms of being a campaign farmer, we're really not worried about all of these debuffs that he's applying. They're useful if you're using him in the dungeons, in like a stun set, which would be another option for Bellower. But on this account, he looks like he's going to make the ideal campaign farmer. So yeah, he comes with an aura as well, ally speed in faction crypts by 15%, which is kind of nice in Ogrin faction crypts. Yeah, in terms of masteries, he does have 4 masteries. Many of them are correct for a campaign farmer, but not completely. We don't really want to be finishing with War Master. We want to be going for either Helm Smasher or Flawless Execution, which is probably where we're going to go down to. So I'm basically gonna refresh the masteries. I'm gonna try and build this guy on camera while you're watching, so you get an idea of how to build a campaign farmer, essentially. You are looking for somebody with AoE on the A1 or on all skills, so that they actually strike everybody every single turn. Now, when it comes to building a campaign farmer, you're obviously going to be focusing on Brutal 12-3. And you can go into the campaign. I don't know whether you guys actually know this, but when you go into a campaign stage, for example, Brutal 12-3, which is where we want to be preparing for, you can actually click on any of these champions here and see their stats. So, for example, if we go into the Lord Shazar, I know for a fact he is the fastest of the 4. We can see he's got a speed of 101 here. So we basically need to make our Bellower go at least 102 basically. If we can get him up to like 202, 203, then we can go 2 turns for every 1. But we shouldn't really need to do that. Basically, we should be able to find enough sort of crit rate and crit damage in this account to be able to make sure that we get those full hits going. If you take a look, he's got 19,500 HP there. Now, I don't think anybody else has got a higher HP. If we just quickly have a look through. See, these are the 4 champions that you face in the stage. Yeah, we do actually. Hellgazer, 21.9. So we want to be making sure that we can hit for at least 21.9 here. Yeah, 22 ideally. On sort of the A1. If you notice, this account has been using Kale at the minute as the campaign farmer, and while he's okay, he doesn't make a perfect campaign farmer. He generally comes in around 30 seconds, which is a little bit slow, especially if you're trying to farm up food very quickly, maybe for a champion training event. We actually have one going on at the minute, actually, where you can win Sir Nicholas. But anyway, yeah, so we want to make sure that he's going at least 102 speed. And besides that, we're basically just going to try and ramp up his attack, but more importantly, his crit rate and his crit damage. So let's go back into him. I'll rebuild the masteries. and I'll remove all the gear that's on him, and then we'll cut back in at that point, and we'll build him properly as a campaign farmer. Okay, so I'll see you in a second, guys, once I've cleaned this one up. Okay then, guys, so I'm back with a clean Bellower. I've removed all of the artifacts and accessories. I've redone the masteries slightly. So we're finishing with Flawless Execution for the extra 20% crit damage. In terms of the offense tree, you do want to kind of follow this route here, because we go with crit rate into crit damage with the Keen Strike. We move over to the left for Heart of Glory, where we increase damage inflicted by 5% when attacking with full HP. This is something that a 6 or 7 second campaign farmer is going to be doing every time. We move down to Whirlwind of Death, increasing speed by 6 for each enemy killed by this champion. That basically means that his speed is going to be increasing. It stacks across rounds. We don't necessarily need to worry too much about the speed. He's got a base speed of 98. We'll probably look to try and get to 102 to be sure and to be safe. Ruthless Ambush increases damage inflicted by 8% for the first hit on each enemy. Absolutely essential for a campaign farmer. We're moving down into Wrath of the Slain, increasing damage inflicted by 5% for each dead ally. If you're not building a 5, 6, 7 second farmer, then this is kind of essential. Because basically, if you think about it, you're going to be basically taking food in with you. Probably unleveled uncommons, for example. They're going to die if Bellower doesn't take them out completely. Maybe he misses a couple of crits. And then he's going to increase his damage next time around. We've also gone for Kill Streak. So this is going to increase the damage by 3% basically for each enemy killed by this champion. It will stack up to 12. It will allow us to do more damage again into the later rounds. We've gone for Blood Shield for no other reason than to actually get across to Flawless Execution. Now, in terms of defense or support trees, it really depends on the champion that you're looking to build as your campaign farmer. Another good void rare that makes a good farmer is Fellhound. Now, he's a defense based champion. His damage is based on defense, so you'd run with the defense tree to basically get the increased defense on him. But Bellower, being an attack based champion, this is not really going to benefit him in any way as a campaign farmer. So I've just kind of thrown things into the support tree, not really essential on a campaign farmer at all. All we're really looking for is this route here in the offense tree. Okay, so that's the masteries redone. In terms of the artifacts and the stats, what we're really trying to build up here is crit rate to 100%, crit damage as high as possible, attack as high as possible, and speed to 102. And basically on a fast campaign farmer, nothing else matters. So in this case, this is one of these strange builds that doesn't generally follow the normal pattern, where we're not necessarily looking for speed boots. If there is a nice attack percentage set of boots here in this account, then we're going to be throwing those onto Bellower anyway. So yeah, we're ideally trying to get the crit rate everywhere in the other artifacts, so that we can actually reserve the gauntlets for crit damage. So yeah, I'm going to build this one on camera while you're here, so you can see how we go about the process. We're going to be starting with the accessories basically. And in terms of the amulet, that's going to be the most important. We are going to be looking for crit damage on the amulet for a campaign farmer. So I'm just going to filter that in real quick. We're going to go amulets, we're going to go crit damage, and there is one there, only one. Okay, 5-star epic. It's already been leveled at once. We're not interested in defense, accuracy, or HP on a campaign farmer, but we do need to get that crit damage as high as possible. So we are going to take this all the way up to 16, and hopefully it goes real quick. If not, I'm going to cut back once we've built it up to 16. I think that's probably what I'm going to do with these artifacts. So I'll see you again in 2 seconds, guys. Okay then, guys, we're back. We've built the amulet up to level 16, sorry. So we've got the full crit damage on there at 33%. We kind of got lucky with the sub-rolls as well, actually. A triple on the accuracy, which could make it really useful in other areas of the game as well, actually. On the fourth one, we got flat stat attack. So we're going to go in. We're going to see what kind of glyphs we've got. If we've got a flat stat attack glyph, a solid one, we've got a couple there, 4-star. We'll just glyph that up and see what we can get in terms of just that tiny bit of extra attack. 17's nice, we'll go with that. Okay, so let's place that amulet on him. Boom, there we go. So we've immediately pushed the crit damage up already to 115%. Obviously we want to make sure we can get the crit rate up there as well, so that's where we're going to go in terms of the amulet and the ring. Ideally we want an attack ring, an attack amulet, an attack ring and an attack banner. But yeah, I'd be mainly looking for crit rate substat more than the attack here. Crit rate has got to be a priority in terms of substats across the build, so we can get the crit damage on the gauntlets if they're there. Okay, so let's go with the ring. Have we got any attack rings in Ogrin? Okay, let's take a quick look at the substats. Attack on there. Nothing of use here. Yeah, it's going to be this one, guys. We've got one more chance at rolling attack. We're going to pray that we hit it. It is the only 5-star as well, which is nice. Guys, I'm going to upgrade this one to 16, and I'll be back again when that's done. Okay then guys, so we're back. We've pulled the ring up to 16. Kind of got unlucky with the substat rolls for a campaign farmer. Nothing in terms of crit rate, crit damage or attack. We failed to hit the attack. We got the HP again. So it's not a perfect ring for him, but it is the best one we have in the account at the minute, being an attack ring with that 5% attack there anyway. So let's see if we got a glyph for that in terms of attack percentage. We do. We've got 4 5% ones here. Let's see if we can actually hit a 5%. That would be fantastic, actually. Let's go and see if we can do that. Fingers crossed, guys. 4%, you know what? I think I'm going to stop there. 4% should be enough. Takes it up to 9%, so I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, so let's equip that ring. There we go. So already we've got over 1500 attack. We've got 115 crit damage, as we say. We need to work on that crit rate. We just need a few points on the speed just to be above Lord Shazar. So let's move on to the banner. Let's see what we've got in terms of banner here. Attack percentage. Nothing in Ogrin's unless we've got any equipped that we can steal. No. Okay, so we're not going to specify that. And we only have 2. Let's have a look at equipped. There's only 2 on the account. Okay, let's take a look. So we've got, that's not great, but we've got the speed that we'd need to get above Lord Shazar. What have we got going on here? Resistance, no. Well, guys, in terms of the banners, it's not great. I think we need to go for this one. We can look to glyph up that 23. The speed is sufficient to get us above Lord Shazar. Guys, I'm going to upgrade this one. In fact, you know what? I'm not going to take this to 16. We're just going to equip this. We don't really need that defense. We're just going to equip it. We're going to look to glyph up the attack. We've got a 4 there. Can we get a 20 or something close? 11. I'm going to take it for now. So that's the banner. And now we're going to move on to the bottom row here. So I'm going to take the filter off. I'm going to go for the boots. In terms of boots, we're looking for, which is something you wouldn't ordinarily go for. We're looking for attack percentage here. We've got the speed that we need. As I say, it is a campaign farmer build. It's different to most other builds. But we're going to filter in boots. We're going to look for attack percentage ideally. In terms of substats, we really need to be finding that crit rate. Okay, there's still a few hanging on there. Have we got anything there with crit damage as well? We've got a lifesteal one. Okay, interesting. Has it got attack percentage? No. Okay, let's take a look at this one. Now this actually is a really solid set of boots for a campaign farmer. So I'm going to roll this one up and see how we get on. I'm actually hoping we get the crit rate rather than the crit damage, because we can get the crit damage elsewhere in terms of gauntlets, I'm sure. Crit rates is what we really need to get up to 100. We're at 20 so far. So again, guys, I'll be back once I've rolled this one up for you. Okay then guys, so we're back. We've leveled up the boots to 16. We've hit once on crit rate and once on crit damage. Bit of accuracy and defense. There's nothing there that we're interested in terms of a campaign farmer, in terms of glyphing up. You can't actually glyph up crit damage or crit rate. So we're going to place those boots onto our Bellower, see how we're getting on. Now ideally we're looking to try and get a couple of set bonuses as well actually. We're probably going to be looking at things like crit damage sets, crit rate sets, cruel sets, savage perhaps. All depends on what's in the account, just to try and get the damage as high as possible. But at this point now we're looking at over 2,000 on the attack already. We've got 125% on the crit damage. We've got the crit rate up to 29%, so we're moving in the right direction. Now in terms of a chest plate, we're looking for attack percentage again. It's all about getting that damage up on your campaign farmer if you're looking to build a fast one. So we're going to go for a chest plate. We'll keep the crit rate and crit damage on the substats. On the primary stat, we're looking for attack percentage, keep everything the same. We have a 4-star piece in the cruel set. What's this one here on toxic? Crit damage, crit rate is 5. These are a bit lower, but it is a cruel set. I think we might be coming back to this one. Ideally, I would have liked a 5 or 6 star. Is there anything unequipped? There is actually. Let's take a look at this one here. Yeah, double roll on the crit damage. Okay, we've got 4% on the crit rate. Bit of speed, which we don't need on this build. 26. I'm probably going to be stealing this one. It's still only a 4-star though. No, I'm going to roll this one up, guys. I'm going to roll this to 8 on camera before we go any further. See what we get in terms of the substats. If we get it on crit rate, double on crit rate would be perfect. Then we'll stick with this one. If not, we'll probably be stealing the one from Lordly Legionary there. So how are we going to go? Let's have a look. Crit damage, okay. Let's get one on crit rate. Can we get it? Come on, please. It's going to take forever to get that level 8 now, isn't it? Come on, where is it? There it is, and it's on crit rate. Guys, I'm going to level these up to 16 off camera, and I'll see you when that's done. Okay then guys, so we've got the chest plate built up to level 16. In terms of the additional substats, speed and defense, not really what we're looking for on this campaign farmer. I would have liked to, again, attack percentage. But we will take what we've got. There's not a whole lot of choice in terms of the chest plate for a campaign farmer on this account. Attack is up at 40%. We've got an extra one on the crit rate and crit damage, 9 and 7. So we're going to take it. We don't need to glyph anything up here. We're going to equip that one, and we're going to take a look at where we are so far. So we have attack is nearly just over 2,500. Speed obviously sufficient. Crit rate we're up at 38. We've really got to be pushing that now. I do not want to use crit rate gauntlets. I want crit damage gauntlets ideally. Crit damage is already up at 132. We need to keep pushing that with gauntlets. So we're going to come back to the gauntlets later. It all depends if we can find the crit rate elsewhere on the top row. So that's our main priority now, is we're looking for crit rate. We're just going to go crit rate for now in terms of the shield, the helmet and the weapon. So let's go for the shield next. We're primary stat we're not worried about. We're looking for crit rate on the substat. Ideally in a cruel set, maybe a crit rate set or a crit damage, see what else we've got available. Let's have a quick look through the account in terms of the equipment. There's not a whole lot of artifacts actually on this account. That's one of the weak things in terms of this account. But let's take a look at what we got here. We've got 4 cruel pieces. One of them is not equipped. We've got crit rate. It's a legendary piece. Only crit rate is any good to us there. We've got on the sniper. Oh, this is looking okay. That is looking okay actually. We might be stealing that one. We've got crit rate at 8%, crit damage at 12. What have we got here? Crit damage at 12, but we've only got 3% on the crit rate, and that's my main priority here. I think we might be stealing this one, but let's have a look at what else we've got in other sets. We've got divine crit rate here with crit rate. Okay, interesting. No roll on the crit rate with that so far. We might be going for that. I'm going to pull out of this filter. I'm going to have a look in the. Actually, we're going to look at. We're going to look at the other 3 pieces that are available here in a divine crit rate set and see what we've got going on there. So let's go with these 2 first with crit rate. Have we got anything in the divine crit rate set? We do. We could steal that, which has got a bit of extra crit rate on it. And I think that's what we might be doing, guys. We might be stealing that weapon and taking that shield in that divine crit rate set. So I'm going to equip that now. I'm going to steal that from her. There we go. Come on. There we go. And I'm going to go back for that shield. We're going to take that shield and I'm going to roll both of these up. Where is it again? Where is it again? That was the one we wanted, wasn't it? Make sure. Yeah, we're going to take this one as well. We're going to equip those. And we want crit rate in the helmet as well, ideally. What have we got? We've got it on a swift parry, a 4-star piece. It's pretty low though. What else have we got? Have we got it in a crawl to match the chest plate? Let's have a look. What have we got? It's all 4-star pieces, unfortunately. Crit rate at 8%. Crit rate at 8. Attack as well. No attack on that one. Over here we've got crit rate at 9. No attack. On the hoarding we've got crit rate at 4. Crit rate at 4 but needs rolling up. It's an epic piece. We might roll this up and see if we can get a triple on the crit rate, or at least a double on the crit rate. We've got a higher crit rate here with crit damage actually. We don't need the additional speed. I'm going to roll this one, guys, to 8, see where it goes, and we'll decide where we go from there. So stick with me a second while we roll this one up. Here we go. Let's go to 8 on here. See if we can get some crit rate. A double on the crit rate at level 8 would be great. I'd go with this piece. There's one. Come on, let's get the crit rate again, please. I'd take crit damage, but I really would need the crit rate right now. Come on, crit rate. Give me crit rate, come on. One more for the 8. Give me crit rate. Crit damage. Okay, let's come back out and let's have a quick look at that other piece. I can't recall exactly what it was like. Over here. We've got a chance on the crit rate again, so we might roll that to 8 and see how we get on. We're not going to do anything in terms of crit rate there. We've got a 9 there. We've already got a 9 there with crit damage. That's only at 8. We could get another one, but we've got no crit damage. We could potentially get another one there. No, I'm going to roll this one up to 8. And if we can hit the double crit rate, it'll be this one. If not, we're going to have to go for that one, which is currently unequipped. Let's see what happens here. This is what you want to be doing with your artifacts, actually, guys. Rolling them up to sort of 8, seeing where you go with it. We've got one on crit rate there. Let's get that double crit rate, and I'll roll this one up to 16. Come on, let's see it. Come on. Speed. No, I'm going to be pulling that one off, what's her name? Kalia. Yeah, I'm going... Is it the one? No, I'm going for this one. This is the one I'm going for. We've got 9, we've got 8. Yeah, guys, I'm going to roll this one up to 16, and I'll be back once that's done. Okay, guys, so we've taken this one to level 16. Didn't hit any more crit rate on it. We got a double on the crit damage, so it's not the end of the world. My concern really right now is will this equipment get us to 100% crit rate? But we're going to equip that one. There's no other useful substats that we've hit. We hit a HP percentage on the 4th one. Nothing that we need to glyph up really. We are going to equip that one. And we're going to take a look at the weapon and the shield, see if we can do anything in terms of crit rate there. But if we equip that right now, we are looking at just over 2,800 on the attack. I want to try and get that a bit higher if I can. we're looking at 75% on the crit rate. And crit damage is now at 144. There's 75. In terms of the weapon and the shield, I'm praying for a crit rate roll there. And I'm praying for, well, 2 more crit rates on this legendary shield here. And that should get us pretty much there in terms of crit rate. And we can look for a crit damage set of gauntlets then to really push that crit damage stat up. So guys, I'm gonna roll the shield up to 16 and the weapon up to 16, and I'll be back again once I've done that. Okay then guys, so I've rolled the shield and the weapon up to 16. In terms of the shield, we got a double roll on the crit rate, which was nice. On the weapon, we failed to hit the crit rate. Really unfortunate. We got a double HP on there. With the final substat, we did get another 5% of crit damage, which is okay, but we really needed that crit rate. We're currently at 80%, and it may mean that we need to play about with the artifacts that we've already got equipped on here. We may need to replace these boots to ensure that we can get some crit rate in there, a bit more crit rate than 9% perhaps, or maybe we have to look for a crit rate set with the gauntlets if we have a crit damage set of gauntlets. But let's take a look at gauntlets first, and we can decide where we go from there. I may need to pull out the ring. Do we have a ring actually with a crit rate substat? I may need to accept the loss of attack to ensure that we get the 100% crit rate. Let's have a look at that first actually. Ring, substat, crit rate. Do we have anything? No, we got nothing. Anything unequipped? We've got nothing there. In terms of the banners, we only had those 2 banners, didn't we? So there's going to be nothing on the banners. I need the crit damage here. So that's not going to be an option really. Okay, so let's go for our gauntlets with crit damage as our primary stat, and take a look at what we've got. What have we got here? Have we got anything in terms of sets? We've got cruel set going on there, which would be nice. Have we got crit rate set? No. Okay, so let's take a look at our substats. We need crit rate. Crit damage, crit rate. We've got a few pieces to look at. What's this one that's already built up here? We're not worried about the set. We've got 8% on the crit rate. We've got some attack. That would bring our crit rate up to 88. This is going to be a challenge because we really do need 100% crit rate on a campaign farmer, a 6-second campaign farmer. What have we got here? We're looking for crit rate that we can get rolls on. So there's potentially that one there. I want the 5-star really for the crit damage as well. That's the issue. We've got crit rate there. So I've got 2 chances really. This Lifesteal Gauntlets and this Second Frost Gauntlets of rolling a double crit rate. This one's got attack. This one has defense flat stat. Guys, I'm going to roll these up to 8 and pray for a double crit rate. Here we go. We want a double crit rate on these guys. We really do. Let's go to 8 and see if we can get a double on the crit rate. That's really, really important at this point. Come on. Failing that, we're going to have to potentially look at pulling the boots out. We've got 1 on the crit rate. Good. Come on. I need a second crit rate. Attack. Okay. This is an option, guys. This is an option. We're going to come back in a second. We're going to go for the frost one. We want the double crit rate on here. That's more important than the attack percentage that we're going to get there. So let's go with these to 8 as well. So this is often what you need to do when you're building a specific champion for a specific role. Take some gear up to 8 and see where it goes. We've got the 1 on the crit rate. Come on, give me that double on the crit rate. And you're the 1. Give me that double. There's the double crit rate. That's 15%. What does that take us up to? That would take us up to 95. Am I reading that right? 1895. We're almost there. We're actually almost there, and we may have to sacrifice the attack percentage boots. because we need that crit rate at 100%. 95 is not really good enough because we're going to miss the occasional one. It's going to prolong the runs. Yeah, well, we're going to go for these gauntlets. I'm going to level these up to 16, put those on, and then we'll take a look at boots. So I'll be back when the gauntlets are at 16, guys. Okay then, guys, so I'm back with 16 gauntlets. 65% crit damage, which is nice. They do have that double crit roll, crit rate roll. We've got a bit of flat stat attack, so we're going to glyph that up as well. Using one of these. Let's see if we can get close to 15. It's not going to make a whole lot of difference. A 6, I'm probably going to throw another one in actually. 9, I'm going to stop. I'm going to save them. Okay, so we're going to go with that. We're going to equip those gauntlets. There we go. And we're up at 95% crit rate. We've got 214 crit damage. We've got attack at 3000 basically. Speed is sufficient. However, I need to get that final 5% on the crit rate. And I was thinking boots. We basically need to turn. See, that's probably the one I should be going for. We've got crit damage on these as well. They're attack boots. But if I switch that out, we're going to lose the crawl. Attack 15% and ignore 5% of enemy defense. Unless I can find another crawl helmet with a higher crit rate than 9%. We're looking for 14. So let's start there actually. Let's go helmet with crit rate on it. Anything in the equipped? I'm sure there was. Have we got the crawl set? See, we got the crit rate set there. I'm wondering if I should be going there really. 85, 95, that would do it for us. The attack drops. The crit damage drops. We lose the ignore 5% of defense. That could be an option though. We may have to go there. We may have to go there, guys. What about chest plates in there as well? See, we have chest plates as well already built. Crit rate 5 on there. We've got some crit damage and some crit rate there. It's defense, so that's the problem. This one here, 5% crit rate. What have we got in terms of the crit rate there? 9%. So we're losing 4. We're gaining more attack. But we get the crit rate from there. We may have to go with these two pieces here. That might be where we need to go. Let's do the math on it. So in terms of the crit rate on the helmet, we're gaining 7 there, but we're losing 12% crit damage. We're losing the attack. We've got extra attack on this one compared to this one. But we're losing crit rate again and crit damage. Let's have a look at boots first. Let's have a look at boots. So I want boots with crit rate. Obviously on the substats, I'm looking for, see, we've got crit rate boots as well with crit rate. Their defense. That's an attack one, a 3-star. Okay. We'd only get the 1 roll on crit rate. We wouldn't be able to improve that. We're really just looking for crit rate of 14% right now. That's our main priority here. So we've got 15% there. 15%. They're speed boots. So we'd be foregoing over 400 on the attack. But we'd guarantee the crit rate. So there's a lot of different options here, guys. There are a lot of different options. Guys, I'm going to be back once I've found the ideal combination for you, okay? Give me 2 minutes. Okay then, guys, I found these boots in the resilience set. They're an attack percentage set of boots, 5-star again. They've got crit rate on there at 6%. If we can get 2 rolls on there, maybe even just the 1, it may work. We can potentially get the crit rate that we require. We'd be losing a small amount of crit damage. But we must get that crit rate up to 100%. So we're going to roll these up to 8, see where we go, and decide if we take them any further. Let's see if we can get that crit rate. A double on the crit rate, and we're definitely going for these. A single, we'll have to see where we are. There's a HP. Give me at least 1 crit rate. Otherwise, we're going to have to look elsewhere again. Come on. Let's see at least the 1 on the crit rate. Please. Okay, we got the 1 on the crit rate. That's 11%, where we're looking for 14. We've got 9 there. That's going to push us up to 95. That's going to push us up to 97. Oh, yeah. Guys, I think I'm going to roll these up to 16. I think we're going to have to equip these and go with 97. I can't see anything better on this account. 97, it's going to hit the vast majority of the time. Okay, guys, I'll be back once I've rolled those up for you. Okay then, guys, so we've leveled these boots up to 16 now. We've got accuracy and HP on the extra substats, which is a bit of a shame. In terms of the extra substats, we're really not getting what we need on a campaign farmer. But we're going to go ahead and equip these because I think they're going to be better than the lifesteal ones that we have at present. They're going to push that crit rate up by an extra 2, which may not seem like a lot. But as it is at the minute, we've got a 5% chance of failing to crit. And with these, it drops to 3%. That actually means we're going to get only half as many failed crits as we would with the lifesteal boots. So we're going to go with it. It's only dropping the crit damage by 10, which could be significant, but I don't think it's going to be. So we're going to equip these ones. We're going to have to pay silver again to do it, of course. I've burnt through around 12 million silver equipping this Bellower as a campaign farmer so far. Yeah, basically I'm hoping that it's worth it. Okay then, guys, so here we are with Bellower as the campaign farmer. Here's the moment of truth. Was it sort of 13 million well spent, or did I just waste 13 million on the account giveaway? Let's have a look. Let's go into it and see what happens, guys. Keep those fingers crossed, please. I really want to find out that we've built a solid campaign farmer here for the account giveaway. So as soon as it loads up, we're going to find out. Come on, Plarian Play. Yeah, Doom Tower. Fantastic addition to the game, actually, in terms of being able to get champion shards and things. So let's put it on ×2 auto. We've lost 3 seconds there. Okay, we wipe out the first one, 26s and 27s. We wipe out the second. Do we wipe out the third? Oh, nearly. Nearly. That was so close. I'm going to give it one more try. I've got another idea how we can make this happen. But let's try it once more. It's going straight in as auto ×2. First one gone. Second one gone. Can we do it? Not quite. We're just a little bit of damage shy. We're just a little bit shy, guys. And I know how we're going to make this up. So I'll be back in 2 seconds when I get to the area where I believe we can make this up on. Okay then, guys, so we're in the Great Hall. For those of you that watched the first video, you'll remember we've got over 2,300 gold arena tokens. And I know how we can make this happen now. We've only got 1 of 10 on crit damage on Void right here in the account. I'm going to push this. I'm going to spend some of these 2,300 gold arena tokens. I'm going to push this crit damage basically as far as I can. And I think it will just about get us there. We're going to find out in a second anyway. So we're going to start pushing this. We're going to go 4%. We're going to go 6%. We're going to go 8%. We're going to go to 10%. And we may even go again to 12%. I think we'll try it now. We'll see if that's made the improvement that we require. I think it should be enough. If not, we've still got more gold arena tokens. I think this is what we need to do, guys. So I'll be back in 2 seconds when we're back in campaign. Okay then, guys, so we're back for one final try. I've switched back to those lifesteal boots. Spent another 50,000 silver making the switch. They give us an extra 10% on the crit damage. They reduce that crit rate down by 2% to 95. Let's see if we can do it with these boots. Here we go. Come on, Bellower. We're so close with this campaign farmer build right now. Come on, can you do it? First wave down. Second wave down. Come on, Lord Shazar, drop. Now, what? What have we got to do to drop Lord Shazar? Man, what have we got to do? I'm going again. I must see this happen. I'm burning a bit of this 2,000 plus energy for you as well right now. But we're levelling up some food at the same time. We've got a bit of a hang-up. Okay, guys, we've got a hang-up. We're going to retry. Yeah, I'm sure you've had this before as well. Let's try it once more, and then we'll call it a day. Come on, Bellower. Come on. First wave. Second wave, go down. Third wave, Lord Shazar, I want to see you drop. No, we are so damn close. But we're doing it in 11 seconds, guys. That was 2 11s. Let's see again. Let's see if we can do it once more. Here we go. First wave. Second wave, go down. No, we missed a crit there. That's the importance actually of having a 100% crit rate. This is going to be a super slow run now. Is Lord Shazar going to go down first time though? He went down first time there. 15 seconds. So we're so close to sort of an 8-second campaign farmer. We're doing it in 11, 15. I'm going once more again. I really need to see this in 8 seconds. I want to see Lord Shazar go down like he did there. No failed crits. We've failed a crit again. See, that's the importance of 100%. We're so close, guys, and that's with mostly 4-star and 5-star gear. Guys, he's a solid campaign farmer right now. See, Lord Shazar went down again there. Well, one more time. I have to see this happen. We're so close anyway. So yeah, guys, if you want to be in with a chance of winning this giveaway account, all you need to do, as I say, is go back to that first video the other day, watch through till the end, get the secret word, put in the comment, and then on the 31st of January, which is a Sunday, we'll make the draw for this account, and I wish you the best of luck. Stay tuned, there'll be more videos on this account throughout January, building up to the giveaway. Yeah, so Mr. Missing in Action, peace out. Thank you very much for joining me today, guys.